get started, as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So USC's offense will get the first possession of the game. We're hoping for a little more drama than we got a season ago when the Trojans obliterated the Irish.
They absolutely laid the hammer. And the Trojans, listen, this is a team that you can count on every year now. They're starting to put their name in the hat. They've always had so much prestige, tradition. End of the year, these games, they matter. Can they deliver another statement game again this year?
I think the Trojans could.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He's got his man across the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to get it himself across the 45. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Here comes the heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. At this point in the season, you're probably in at the playoffs. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Larson.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the marker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He wants to throw it again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and cap.
Turning it on! A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Hawkins.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Parsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou Holtz, we could keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 10 over Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stopped.
Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Off play action. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Trojans in the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The 40. The 20. Pass it. Touchdown, Irish. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Quick separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
Finds his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Trojans want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So an 82-yard drive there. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better form. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch called for and made. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Caught over the middle. It's Spears. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Spears. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Larson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll run the screen.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Weary. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on first down. He's open on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll do it himself. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Hawkins. Gets it out quickly. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between USC and Notre Dame plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The give to the tailback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Spears. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He caught it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 36. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They are up by 7 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And another huge play in the passing game. Shades of Golden Tate or Will Fuller. That yards per catch can be off the charts.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that can go deep and make huge plays. I tell you what, this Notre Dame offense can be so great. If you continue to find that guy and he keeps putting up big numbers, everything else for this offense will open up and it will be so easy.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The Irish have seized control against the Trojans and starting to put their eyes on that jeweled shillelagh.
The Irish doing what they need to do. Every year we look forward to this game. The hype. Does it meet the hype? The Irish were ready. USC's got some answering to do, Palmer.
Touchdown Jesus is celebrating somewhere. What a game so far by Notre Dame. They're hitting on all cylinders. They knew how big this game was coming in. They knew they had to be dialed up and ready to go. And they have looked good. And I think the jeweled shillelagh might be making a trip to South Bend.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to return it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Larson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Grabbed in the middle. It's Larson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And This defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the gun, give on the inside.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll go to the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After a hard-fought victory, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have won the right to take home the coveted weapon of Gaelic combat, the jeweled shillelagh. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.